Good morning everyone. Today we will see the practical of SCR performance, that is practical number 4 in our manual. In SCR performance, that means we have to draw VI characteristics of SCR. You already know the term SCR, that is silicon controlled rectifier, which has 4 layers and 3 terminals. SCRs are mainly used to control the power given to the load. Due to its ability to turn on or turn off, the SCRs are used for home appliance control, including lighting, temperature control, fan speed regulator, etc. And for industrial applications, SCRs are used to control motor speed, battery charging, and power conversions. In power conversions, SCRs can be used in rectifiers, inverters, choppers. Rectifiers converts AC to DC, inverter converts DC to AC, and choppers converts fixed DC to variable DC. In this practical, we will see the performance of silicon controlled rectifier. Now in this, as already we have studied the silicon controlled rectifier, it has mainly 4 layers and 3 junctions, and also have 3 terminals, mainly anode, cathode, and gate. Now gate is the controlling terminal. Anode must be connected to conduct SCR in forward bias. Anode must be connected to the positive terminal, cathode must be connected to negative terminal, and gate pulse is given to the gate terminal. Here gate terminal is the controlling terminal of the SCR, means turning on of the SCR is controlled by the gate. If we provide sufficient amount of gate current to the gate terminal, then SCR can be turned on early. Now in this practical, we require a regulated power supply of 0 to 30 volts, two numbers, then to measure current, ammeter, then to measure voltage, voltmeter, then SCR TYN604 or TYN612 or any other available. Here we are using TYN612. Then resistances 10 kilo ohm and 10 watt power, and 3.3 kilo ohm and 0.25 watt power. These components are required for our practical. The circuit diagram of practical is as shown in figure. Here we have to measure mainly 3 parameters. First, gate current, second, anode current, and third, anode to cathode voltage. Now if we see this diagram, then you can see that here DC supply is connected. This DC supply is given to the gate terminal through this 3.3 kilo ohm resistance. This resistance is known as current limiting resistance. Now how much current will go to the gate terminal? It is measured by this ammeter. This is the ammeter. Now for forward biasing of SCR, anode must be connected to positive terminal, cathode must be connected to negative terminal. Hence here we have connected this positive and negative, that is cathode is connected to negative and anode is connected to positive. To measure how much current will flow through anode, here ammeter is used, and this voltmeter is used to measure voltage across the SCR. These two resistances are current limiting resistances again, means here we are using two power supplies, one for gate current and one for anode and cathode. For proper operation of SCR, anode must be connected to positive terminal, cathode must be connected to negative terminal, and sufficient amount of current is provided to the gate terminal. Now if we make connections as seen in diagram, then first we have to set, this is the procedure how to we will perform the experiment SCR performance. Now in this first step, we will set a current IG, means we have to first set gate current. If we set it as 0, means gate is not connected, and we increase another power supply which is connected to anode to cathode, then when SCR on, anode current flows, then this VAK is called as breakover voltage. Now, so that to measure breakover voltage, Ig must be kept to the 0 milliampere. Now, if we increase Ig1 to 2 milliampere, Ig1 to 2 milliampere, and we are gradually increasing VAK, then we can observe that SCR will turn on before breakover voltage. SCR will turn on before breakover voltage. Like this, if we again take Ig2 as 4 milliampere, then again SCR will break out or break or turn on before breakover voltage. This is the procedure for forward characteristics. This is the observations and calculations we are needed. Now in this table, first set Ig1, that is which is 0 milliampere or 2 milliampere or 4 milliampere. Then note readings of VAK and IA until the SCR breaks. This current will be 0, near to 0, or it is in microampere. If SCR breaks at 20 volt, then current will flow, that is 8.9 like something, and here voltage across SCR becomes 0.7 volt. Likewise, we have to take all the readings of this practical. Hope all you understand how to take readings. We will revise it once. First, set Ig and gradually increase VAK. When SCR turns on, current will flow through the SCR and it will give reading to the reading of anode current, and VAK decreases to 0.7 volt. Further, if we increase voltage across anode and cathode, the voltage across anode and cathode remains 0.7 volt and current through anode increases. This is the practical of SCR performance. Hope all you understand the practical.